Installation instructions for the BCR2000. The BCR2000 is a new low-profile box that is specially designed for use in Novoclimat homes. Once the placement of the box has been determined, it can be mounted to the wood stud using its CSA-approved one-screw mounting feature. The cables can then be inserted into the CI6004 connector that is supplied mounted to the BCR2000. It is then recommended that the wires be hidden in the wiring compartment so that they're not damaged during the drywall installation. We then protect the cables, as required by Rule 12.516 of the RBQ, that run over a stud between the vapor barrier and the drywall. This is accomplished using the new Iberville CI66-PPH cable protector plate. The use of these items prevents having to puncture or otherwise damage the vapor barrier. Let us now compare the installation of a BCR2000 to the current installation methods. Once you have decided where the box should be placed, the first step is to determine the size of the hole that you'll have to make in the vapor barrier. Second, you must cut through the vapor barrier and remove an amount of insulation in order to allow the vapor barrier booth to be inserted. Third, install the device box by screwing through the side into the stud. Once the vapor barrier booth has been properly positioned, the entire installation must be covered with tape to ensure that the seal is vapor tight. You would then remove the pry-outs to allow insertion of the cable into the box. The cable clamps are then tightened to hold the wires in place. The wire would normally be pushed as far back as possible, but they would still be subject to damage during the drywall installation. The cable is then secured to the stud using a staple. Note that the cable is not protected from damage. The time of installation using the BCR2000 is at least 3 times faster than the conventional installation method. It does not damage the vapor barrier. An added bonus is that the BCR2000 has 18 cubic inches of space, almost 50% more. Using the BCR2000 and the CI66-PPH, the vapor barrier is not damaged and will not jeopardize the Novoclimat certification. The BCR2000 can also accommodate GFCI receptacles with a maximum depth of 1 1/8 inches. An additional feature of the BCR2000 is that it can be easily removed if required, without damaging the drywall. The CI66-PPH can be grouped for installations where the cable is running over more than one stud.